Rosario giving away 10 years to Roberto Garcia, but Rosario, a very, very promising boxer. Jose Torres has talked about him a great deal. You like him a lot, Jose.
Yes, he's a very good boxer and a very smart boxer.
You can look at some of the numbers on these two. They are comparable. Garcia a couple of inches taller and a couple of pounds heavier, but Rosario, a very promising contender here.
Rosario has an advantage in his age. He's only 18 years old. The other man is 28. The other fighter is 28 years old.
Rosario in the dark trunks, Garcia in the white trunks. Rosario undefeated as a professional.
I think Jose Torres taught Rosario. He boxes just like him.
He's a good boxer.
You sure you're not training him on the side?
First round here, and again, this is the usual feeling out process, especially in the case of a young fighter. Right hand lead by Rosario, comes up a little bit short.
Rosario almost resembles Benitez in that side-to-side action. That's what Benitez does, left and right, and a piston type. His arms go in his piston type motion.
He too looks very poised for someone who is relatively inexperienced as a professional.
Well, he is the aggressor, there's no question about that. The other guy's on the bicycle.
And uppercut also a little bit short. First round, no damage so far. There's a left hand that scores by Rosario on the chin of Garcia.
Garcia also carries his head very high. He was hit with a left hook there, and his head was very, very high. See how he steps back with his head going back?
Rosario showing good ability to counterpunch there, as Garcia did score on him. Right hand misses. And 3 or 4 punches miss on the back of Garcia, thrown by Edwin Rosario.
Garcia will bend forward and then come up almost straight up with his Adam's apple showing.
First round here, both fighters missing to a certain degree here.
He just committed the cardinal sin in boxing by leading with a right hand.
Rosario again missing the left hand. Looping wild right hand by Garcia, misses by about 1.5 feet.
I like the way Rosario bobs and weaves.
Left hand did score on the chest of Edwin Rosario. Rosario comes back with the left hand of his own. Rosario pressing the action here. Garcia on his bicycle as we come to the end of round 1.
Let's take a look at Edwin Rosario now. Another member of the Jimmy Jacobs stable, another unbeaten member, and someone who many boxing observers feel will be reckoned with in the future.
He's saying to jab more, to keep the pressure. And but the kid is a slow starter. He's famous for that. He starts very slowly.
He's won 19 of his 20 victories by knockouts, but the last time we saw him was on the Hearns-Leonard card, and that was the only decision on his record. And he did come out in the first round looking a little bit anxious to get a knockout in Las Vegas.
It's hard to listen to Malenciaga, his trainer, because he stutters a lot. He does.
So Edwin Rosario comes out to meet Roberto Garcia for round 2, and again forces the action right now. There's a left hand and a right hand right behind it that scores. And Garcia comes back with a right hand of his own as the pace picks up here early in round 2.
Rosario has the type of stance where he'd much rather throw a left hook. His jabs are not really crisp and strong. He's a left hooker.
Garcia's been very wild with his punches so far, and certainly not going to have any chance of beating a fighter the caliber of Edwin Rosario if you don't start straightening some of those punches out. Rosario, too, a little bit wild through the first round and a half here.
It appears to me that Garcia really knows the strength that this young man has, and he's on the retreat at all times.
Again, Garcia on his bicycle, and Rosario just continues to pursue him. And another wild right hand that didn't have anything on it, even had it scored.
Yeah, Garcia doesn't want to engage him because he knows that this kid can hit pretty hard.
It's a right hand that did score on the top of the head. Another left hand whistles above the head. There it is. Left hand right on the button by Edwin Rosario. And that is all. And that was a smashing left hand right to the nose, it looked like, of Garcia. Well, you have to say, he might have missed a couple of punches early on. He did not miss that combination.
That was...
It was such a hard left hook.
Yeah.
Punch landing right on the button. And Garcia now being helped to his feet. They'll sit him down, take no chances. You look at a smiling Edwin Rosario, smiling with good reason. When he finally caught up with Garcia, it didn't last long.
That is true.
That was a beautifully executed punch, very crisp.
All right, right now, let's go up to Jimmy Lennon, the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of the knockout, 1 minute 45 seconds in round number 2. And the winner by knockout, el Puertorriqueño Edwin Rosario.
Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed champion of boxing broadcasting, Don Dunphy.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Southern Video Network, Alessi Promotions, fight fans everywhere, to Don Dunphy for his long, meritorious work, distinguished work to the sport of boxing, the profession of broadcasting, we would like to give this award in recognition for his contributions, the great Don Dunphy.
I only came here tonight to broadcast a fight. I didn't know that all this was going on. But I want to thank Alessi Promotions and the Southern Video Network and all of you very nice people here for the way I have been received in Tampa these many weeks.